We've had a few comments over the weekend I had not checked, but when I stepped in, my producer said a few people not a few, he said a nice bit of people commented. So I want to thank everybody for sharing their thoughts. We appreciate it. I know last episode I saw some ideas that I didn't follow up on. There's a few people. I told a lady I would talk about the Democrats and the liberal policies. I need to do that. And somebody else made a comment. I forget it offhand, but I said I'd look into it and I forgot, but I'm remembering now, so I will do segments on those things. I have so many thoughts, y'all, sometimes I lose it. We have, I have to read it correctly. Tell the truth. You need to learn how Israel and Zionists helped the racist apartheid of South Africa. I want to understand what she's saying. Israel and Zionists. I'm not going to go into what Zionists are because that's a deep dive, but Israel and Zionists helped the racist apartheid in South Africa. So you as a black man supporting Israel, why you think Nelson Mandela was... I mean, I don't think I support Israel. I'm worried about the page getting taken down for the criticism. But I will look into this apartheid South Africa because I'm not, familiar with it. Okay. Those are people talking to one another. So I'll go into another comment. Nick believes all blacks globally are low IQ. I don't know that now. I might have believed you before I seen him talking, but I would hope he should be intelligent enough to not. He should be intelligent enough not to think that now. I'm assuming before I would have believed you. Nick believes all blacks globally are low IQ and violent as a base norm. I believe he told this to Candace. I will have to check on the Candace Owens Nick Fuentes interview, right? I think I seen a clip. I'm familiar with both people a little bit. Obviously not a lot. I'll check it out and see what this guy is talking about. If he said all blacks are low IQ and violent as a base, and he said this. This is what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to check it out for myself. If he talking stupid, y'all know I'm gonna respond. This comment came from Ryan Laffey, and the other comment came out from Tells Us the Truth. I think I said that. Next comment, he says, call him out by name. This person pissing me off. Okay. Lamsy Lamb. Jesus, you're dumb. Nigga, your name is Lamsy Lamb. Your parents couldn't think of two other words? Let me calm down. The descendants of biblical Jews are Palestinians. Yeah, I agree with you. You're saying the descendants of the biblical Jews are Palestinians. I criticize Israel. Maybe you haven't seen the show, bro. So you shouldn't call me stupid because I'm gonna respond to that. Or at least try to say it in a nice way. Like I worked on my therapy last time. Let's all work on our therapy sessions. Last time I discussed how the Ashkenaz, there's like lots of Jews. It's so much stuff you gotta deep dive. There's like 12 types of not 12 types, but 12 types of ways they describe Jews. You got Sephardic Jews in the South Europe. Yeah, South Europe. You got Ethiopian Jews in East Africa. You got Mizra Jews in like the Middle East, right around the Levant, right around Jordan, Egypt, where Israel is. You have the Ashkenazi Jews, which is like the Jews I've been talking about who would like the ones everybody talk about got kicked out of 109 places. That's the Ashkenazi Jews. So it's like they was over here in Europe. It's so much to keep up with. Then it was up in Northern Europe, not in America. So yes, I understand that every Jew is not a descendant from the Middle East. Yes, I follow that. Let me see what else, how you finish that off. I haven't moved from it. The Jews of Israel are predominantly 8th century. So I don't know the centuries. I'm gonna look into that. 8th century concerns to Judaism, many of whom colonized Palestine. They're Jewish in name. I mean, we agree other than you calling me dumb, bro. And actually, I'm not familiar. Okay, I don't think I'm dumb, but yes, you have more specific and particular knowledge. I could not say the century like you did. So yes, I wouldn't say call me dumb, but yes, if you might have more information than me. So I see why maybe you think some of my takes are, I'm not gonna say shallow, but inaccurate because I don't know the full picture. We have another comment from Public Safety. Damn, no offense, dude. Shut the fuck up. Let me finish reading this before I spaz on this nigga. I'm trying to watch the video and I get it. Okay, you get it. That it's a commentary, but all this black dude does is comment on pointless. Bro, I'm talking about the Israel-Hamas war. Major news. The government, hundreds of thousands of people died, right? Or at least 60,000. I'm talking about the government shutdown. $400 million, people not getting paid per day, and you talking about it's pointless. What the fuck do you talk about every day? Please leave a comment and tell me what it is that is such big news that I'm not covering. Please, and I'll cover it. Okay, only cowards support Israel. For some reason, This may be good because I've really been talking to the producer. Like, I'm worried about the pictures we put up. I'm worried about things I say. I got banned, not banned. I had something flagged on you X for saying the Jews. I guess the way I said it, they might have took offense. But I'm really been concerned that I'm gonna get into some stuff with my free speech because I speak about Israel and that's like a taboo thing. So people are making it like I'm in support of the Jews. I don't know. Only cowards support Jews. That came from Chris Green. This is something different, so not about Jewish people. I don't know what it is gets everybody started about Jews, but a lot of these comments were about Jews. This is Yo Bronx. So Yo Bronx is the name. It's not about Jews. It's about the episode about New York. It makes sense. Yo Bronx. Mandani. You spelled it wrong or whatever. Mandani will sink New York. Possibly. I don't support communism or support the government trying to control prices. I think that's against capitalism, and I don't think that's going to work with America as a whole being a free market society. So I agree with that. This guy's a wolf in sheep clothes. Yeah, more government is not the answer. I agree. I'll check out a few more. I'm not sure where we are on time. I kind of look to the right to see what the producer is talking about. Exodus 111. Tell me you have no idea what I don't know. It's just back and forth, bro. Some people I'm getting, some people I'm not getting. This person just said, not this person, Exodus 111 said, tell me you have no idea what democratic socialism. Bro, I guess you want me to see democratic socialism is not just socialism, but socialism is in democratic socialism. There's a socialist element to democratic socialism, and I've studied governments, socialism, fascism, capitalism, democracies, etc., monarchies. Some things about socialism I'm not against. If I'm saying I understand Medicaid, I understand Medicare, but that is socialist, and Americans on both sides are okay with that. But then when you start talking about controlling prices at the government, that's taking it away from the business, is taking it away from supply and demand. You're going down a slippery slope, man. So I mean, yes, I probably am not in favor of democratic socialism because it's probably going too far. Have a few more comments and we shall see. Okay, Andriana Thoroughgood 1191. Thumbnail, he's a communist. Commentary, I won't call him a leftist. No, I think I've said just now and previously that it's an issue with Mamdani and what he's trying to do. Commentary later. I think he wants to intervene in the free market. I think the way he wants to intervene in the free... Yes, I'm consistent, but I guess you didn't... Okay, I didn't call him a leftist. I mean, it's an hour-long show, man. You're getting real particular, but I do think communism is an issue. I'm putting him on the left. I think it's wrong. Are you saying he's too left-wing? Not left-wing? Yes, I think he's too left-wing just on the economic side. I haven't even seen or looked... See it so much, y'all. I haven't really looked into all his policies. So just for the economic dealing with the groceries and it wasn't even one grocery store. We haven't even done this, and he's talking about implementing it into multiple stores. That's what I'm saying. Like, America is not set up for this, and it's kind of against what most Americans want. So yes, I mean, I think he is too. To answer your question, I'm saying he's too left wing. You want me to answer a couple more? Or are we good? Well, yes. Okay, I'll answer a couple more. We have Zinger 3030. He is 100% right. This is coming from a person who tried to integrate. You refuse to accept the truth. I don't know what that's about. I can't respond. I'm at a loss for words. We have... Oh, I see what's going on. 100% right was going to another tweet, you guys. It's going to... Whatever this person said, a lot of people commented. He is cleverly trying to poke fun and incite chaos. Is cleverly trying to provoke and incite chaos. I hope they're not talking about me. I'm not trying to have any chaos. I want everybody to sit down and talk to one another. Best thing to do is ignore him so he can stay on the fringes. Oh, maybe they talking about Nick. Yeah, maybe he is trying to provoke and incite chaos. Maybe. I'm not sure. There will always be racist people. Yes, I'm thinking this is about Nick. Nothing will change this fact. He does not speak for the majority. I already knew that, right? So, well, I shouldn't say I knew, but we all can see in America, like, most white people just not racist, right? Most white people not walking around, even in private, like, I feel like my white friends, even if they say stuff I don't hear, I don't think their day is dedicated to, like, shitting on blacks type thing. So, like, I would hope that most blacks don't think that white people are getting in corners shitting on us throughout the day. Obviously, men talk about women talk about men, straights talk about gays. I don't know if LBG talks about straight, but I know we talk about them. So, I mean, some of that stuff is just friendly, not friendly since you're not telling the people, but it's just camaraderie amongst your group, talking slightly about the other group, but never would I think it was like hardcore racism as I have framed it. I guess this would be the last one for today, or maybe one more. This one says Angie. He wants me to say names, but it can be tough. So it's Angie QO6 Up. 6 Up made me think about 6 Ward New Orleans. That's where the blacks was back in my grandpa day, around Armstrong Park and the Lafitte Project. Shout out to my boy Kane. When it comes to crime, we do suck. We home run another so much. I don't care what others do, but we need to do better. I'm in agreement with you, bro. And hopefully crime has, from time to time, crime reduces. When I went home, actually, they had like 7 murders. So that was like off the charts. But before that, we were on pace to have less murders than we've had in like 5 years. So I'm not sure how much the 7 jumped us up, but that is crazy. Like you leave for a weekend, you come back. It was only like, I was going like 7 days and then 7 people were murdered. So that was a lot. And this would be the last one. It's from Leon Jaggers. The snarky one-liners don't really address the problem. The C, sometimes I don't know who you're talking about. Snarky one-liners don't address the problem. Our community is at the bottom of every metric. I think he's talking to me. Our community sounds like a black person. You're not acknowledging this and instead throwing childish insults mixed with violent threats doesn't represent our community well. I'm going to finish this. I don't think I've threatened anyone because I'm trying to tell people not to threaten. I do remember I was like mad at Nick and I was talking about, it was a joke talking about putting my foot in his mouth. I was joking. I think I'm trying to address the problems, right? I don't know if you've seen all the episodes, but like I went over IQ a little bit. I can go over it more. I went over race, but I didn't get into all of like the development of the brain, it's like your twitch, but it's your, oh man, next time I'll be able to tell y'all the word because I'll do a deep dive on it, but it's like your ability to like control yourself. I forgot exactly what it's called, but I'll go into how like race plays a role in that. Doesn't rep our community well, and certainly doesn't move the needle, making all black people aware of the problem. I mean, I'm trying my best to let people know the facts. If you continue to watch, hopefully you'll see that I'm presenting the facts to the best of my knowledge. And I'll do one more. See something I know, because this says something about support Gino. I don't even know who that is. I'll close on this one. Gil Margavaria 7421. You are too sensitive, lil bro. He's right. Sorry, but retire already. Bro, you see guys can't take retire. I'm just getting started, my nigga. This like the 5th episode. Sensitive. I just told all the white people they could call me nigga. I mean, some of this shit is just ridiculous. I mean, just being honest. Like, I'm sensitive. I'm telling white people they can say nigga, and then they can say it to me. So I don't think I'm sensitive. And then next time we'll just get to some of these other comments. But yeah, peace. See you guys tomorrow.